welcome back everyone to another edition of Awesomeness News Reporting. Well, Lucy, we are back for another in-depth investigation into education today. What do we have set up to talk about today, Lucy?
Thanks, Paul. Well, today we will be talking about technology in the classroom and the how-to on its management. For this story, we will be going to our new news reporter, Ms. Green, for the exclusive story. So what do you have for us today, Ms. Green? Hello there, Lucy and Paul. It's great to be with the news team and to be reporting on such an interesting topic. Technology in education is a rapidly growing topic of importance. Today I am here with Mr. Red to get a little bit of information on this topic straight from the teacher's mouth. Mr. Red.
Good one, Ms. Green. Well, I can tell you that integrating technology into the classroom is not always as easy as many people think.
Really? I would think it was pretty easy.
Oh, no, it's not at all. A lot of different factors come into play when bringing technology into the classroom. To be successful, a teacher needs to plan in advance, sometimes months or even a year in advance, what they want to do and how they are going to manage the classroom.
Fascinating. What are the best practices for managing technology-infused classrooms?
Well, it really depends upon what type of technology a teacher is wanting to use. For instance, using a tablet will have different best practices than laptops. However, the general ideas behind management of these devices will still remain similar. Here is a quick list of best practices for using cell phones, tablets, and laptops in the classroom.
Wow, that was awesome. Some very easy best practices to follow.
Yes, it is, Ms. Green, as long as you make sure to practice them with your students right from the start, every day. This will allow for a much healthier technology environment.
So my next question will be, how does classroom technology management affect lesson planning? What considerations apply?
Technology impacts lesson planning in big ways. Firstly, a teacher needs to identify their objectives for the technology with the curriculum. How will they fit together? Secondly, a teacher needs to figure out what resources and materials they need to accomplish their objectives. Are these materials randomly found by students, or will teachers specify where to find them? Thirdly, teachers need to make sure that the technology they choose can be used by all students. This especially applies to those students with disabilities or special needs accommodations such as health or discipline issues.
Are there management strategies that apply specifically to certain technologies? Are there any others that apply to classroom technology management in general?
Yes, actually there are. As mentioned in the quick list, a particular management strategy for cell phones is the traffic signal approach. An approach for laptops would be 45-your screen. There is also using the flipped classroom approach that uses technology in advance of class time. This helps to limit the amount of random questions during class time.
Alrighty, one more question and I will let you go, Mr. Ed. What are the best practices for managing one-to-one and BYOD classrooms?
BYOD stands for Bring Your Own Device. In a one-to-one classroom, the most important thing for a teacher to remember is that they are the teacher. Seems simple enough, but being in proper control of the room can greatly affect the technology environment. Also, having a plan B is very important just in case the technology decides to take a day off without telling you. Lastly, applying what teachers call MBWA or management by walking around is also always helpful. By knowing what your students are doing with their devices can help keep them on task. These are just a few best practices to follow in a BYOD or one-to-one classroom.
Alright, well, thank you for being here today to answer all my questions about technology in the classroom. I feel our viewers have learned a lot about this important topic. I hope you have a lovely rest of the day, Mr. Red.
Thank you. You too, Ms. Green.
Back to you, Lucy and Paul.
Wow, what great reporting, Ms. Green. It will be interesting to see what our teachers can do with technology in the future classroom.
Thanks for joining us today, and we hope to see you again at Awesomeness News Reporting.